Hey guys, welcome back to Origami Twist. My name's Jen, and this week I am doing a two-part series. Today's video is going to be the template for how to make the next video's project, which is paper quilting. And that actually uses the Teabag folding tiles that I sell on my website. I'll put a link below. I've got a new thing on there with that I call the Unicorn Collection, and essentially it's everything on the website for $100, which is a complete steal. There's like $500 or more worth of stuff available on the website at the moment. You can get it all for $100. If you have purchased from me before, email me. My email should be on your invoice actually, and you can just email me or message me on my website, and I will give you a discount of whatever you spent on the site to put towards getting the entire package, if that's something you're interested in. Okay, so teabag folding out of the way, we'll talk about that more in the next video. We need to make the template that allows you to set up all of these squares in such a cool fashion. And I've decided to break this into two parts because this one is an entire video's worth of talking, and then the next one will also be an entire video's worth of talking. So you need a piece of cardstock that is 5.5 inches by 4.25 inches. And I actually recommend having 2 of those, especially if you're planning to do quite a bit of this, because that way you can make it double layered, nice and thick, so that it, you know, is pretty sturdy. You could also make it out of other materials as well if you've got some plastic or something around that, you know, really sturdy. That would work as well. But I'm using cardboard today, or cardstock today, just to make things easy. And I have chosen 5.5 by 4.25 because that's a standard card size, particularly for, you know, the stamping companies like Stampin' Up! And Close to My Heart. And so you can get them pre-made, and it's essentially an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper cut in half. So you can get 2 cards out of 1 sheet of paper. Okay, the first thing you need to do is grab a ruler with inch measurements and down to the 1/16 of an inch, and also a writing implement of some sort. Pencil obviously will be erasable. I'm using pen because it shows up on the camera better. Okay, so your paper is 4.25 inches wide, and what we need to do is mark the paper at the 2 1/8 point, which is the halfway point of the paper. So you're going to do that on one end, and then you're going to come up to the other end and do the same thing again, 2 1/8. And what that allows you to do is draw a straight line down between the two that's the same distance from the edge. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, except the measurement's different this time. It's a 5.5 inch span, so we are going to go to the 2 3/4 mark to get to the halfway point. And same thing, 2 3/4. All right, now you'll notice that I have not yet drawn the lines in. And the reason for that is I'm actually not going to draw the lines in at the halfway point. We're going to take our ruler and line up the point with one of the straight edges. So it doesn't matter which inch it is because we're measuring away from the point, and go 1/16 of an inch out on either side. What that will do is give you that lovely 1/8 of an inch space in between each of the squares. And we're going to do the same thing for each of the marks all the way around. So go out 1/16 of an inch this way and 1/16 of an inch that way. And again, 1/16 of an inch on either side, and again for the 4th side. So the first mark in the middle allowed you to line it up so that you'll be able to get a nice crisscross in the middle, and then the 2 marks on the outside thicken that line a little bit so that when you go to cut out your template, it'll give you a nice bit of space to work with so that your final piece will be really nice looking. All right, so we're going to draw a line between the two outside points, like so, and like so. So don't worry about a line with the center point, that was just a placeholder. And then same thing with the other two, you want to go on the outside, marks here and here. Make sure all of your marks are really accurate, because otherwise you'll end up with a wonky, tilted finished product. And then cut out the rectangles that have been formed here on all four sides. And there you go. And as I said before, you can also take another piece of cardstock, glue the two together, trace around, glue this piece to another piece of cardstock that is 5.5 inches by 4.25 inches, and then just cut around it, and you'll get a nice double stacked piece to work with, keeping in mind that you want to make sure that this is 1/8 of an inch wide on all four pieces, and that the cross is still cross-shaped instead of X-shaped. All right, there we go. We've got our template ready to do some paper quilting in the next video. In the meantime, pick up some of those teabag folding tiles, links below, and or pattern paper as well would work okay for this. I'm going to be showing you using teabag folding tiles, but you know, whatever you've got. And we'll see you here for the next video. We'll most likely be up on Sunday. I may do it a little bit earlier than that, but probably Sunday. And if you're watching this in the future, I will put a link to the next video in the description box below, and probably as a little card up in the corner, so that you can just click to it when you're ready. All right, we'll see you guys again soon, and happy crafting. Bye-bye.